Hello all, today we will be discussing the questions for day 14 of our 30 days revision plan. We will go to the first question. First question, which of the following given below is the major outcome of Varda Scheme of Education 1937? Focus on improving the state of female education in India, adoption of regular military training for the students in schools, inclusion of basic handicraft in the syllabus, reservation of seats in schools for the educationally backward classes. If we do not know the answer by knowledge, just try to eliminate some options. Varda Scheme of Education of 1937 was significant because something unique had happened that year. Okay, something unique had happened. So coming to the option A, focus on improving the state of female education in India. That was already mentioned in the Wood's dispatch of 1856 and 1850s and all. So again and again stating the focus on female education in India will not be something unique. Okay, so option A is incorrect. And also Varda Scheme of Education is mainly based on Gandhi's vision of education in India. So that includes an inclusion of a basic handicraft in syllabus so that children will be self-sufficient while they grow up in the future. So option C is the best suited option. It is by fact, if we know by fact, we can directly go to the answer, go to the option C. Otherwise, we can eliminate option A and option B as well. Option B says that adoption of regular military training for the students in schools. That is not seen in consistent with national movement and events associated with it. Even an Indian National Army and a regular military for India, it originated outside India during 1940s. So to have a so in 1937's Varda Scheme of Education, there will be less probability of adoption of military training. So option A and B can be eliminated as well. First question, option C is the answer. Second question, the objective of Madhiman Committee appointed in 1924 was to investigate the working of police and suggest reforms, to investigate the plight of indigo farmers in Bengal province, to examine the working of diarchy set up under the Montfort reforms, to bring about changes in Factory Act as per labor requirements. Here also you can eliminate and reach the answer through elimination. Okay, and through your logic. Option A, investigate the working of police and suggest reforms. In the question there is a mention of 1924 as the year. So anything happened in and around 1924 with a maximum time gap of 5 to 6 years will be the basic aim of this committee. To investigate the working of police and suggest reforms. That was already in place during the Fraser Commission appointed in 1905. So there is less probability of that being correct. Option B, to investigate the plight of indigo farmers in Bengal province. Indigo revolts and all happened much prior to that one. So there is less probability that option B can be correct as well. The revolt in Bengal, which happened due to the Indigo revolt in Bengal happened during the 19th century itself, and also the Champaran revolt that happened during 1916. That was in Bihar. So there is a less probability that this committee will be appointed for investigating the plight of indigo farmers. So option A and option B can be eliminated. So coming to option D, to bring about changes in Factory Act. The amendments in Factory Acts happened in 1881, 1891, etc. So the year is not consistent with the option. So option C, to examine the working of diarchy set up under the Montfort reforms. The Montfort reforms were set up during the 1919 Government of India Act. So in that diarchy was mentioned. So there is a possibility and there is a logic that connects between the Madhiman Committee and the working of diarchy. So option C is the best suited one. You can reach the answer through elimination as well. Second question, option C. Third question, which one among the following pair is correctly matched? Macaulay Minutes, promotion of vernacular education; Hunter Commission, vocational training in primary education; Raleigh Commission, university education; Sadler Commission, promotion of primary education. In this question also, two options can be directly eliminated. Option A is very Very direct. Macaulay Minutes does not promote vernacular education. That was promoted by Wood's Dispatch. Option B can also be eliminated. Hunter Commission, vocational training in primary education. Normally, we see in our school and educational system, we provide vocational training to students in secondary education only. So, providing vocational training in primary education is illogical. So, option A and option B can be directly eliminated. Using your factual knowledge, you can directly come to the answer C. Raleigh Commission University Education, that happened during the reign of Lord Curzon. It happened during the national. It coincided almost with the Swadeshi movement. That is why a number of reforms in the university education happened during this period. So option C is the answer for third question. Coming to fourth question, consider the following statements. East India Company pledged to spend money to improve standards of Indian education for the first time under Wood's Dispatch. Organizations like Brahma Samaj spread European system of education in India. The second statement, organizations like Brahma Samaj spread European system of education in India. It is a very open-ended question, open-ended statement. The organizations like Brahma Samaj had Rajaram Mohan Roy as its leader. So he promoted Anglicist way of education. So there is high probability that organizations like Brahma Samaj spread European system of education. So it is not only the missionaries, even non-missionaries also spread English education. First statement, it is factually incorrect because for the first time East India Company pledged a sum of 1 lakh rupees as a grant to improve the state of Indian education in Charter Act 1830. So that is the first error. And also using your knowledge in modern India, you can eliminate the first statement also, because the guarantee or the the guarantees which East India Company had over trade monopoly and all reduced during 1850s. So by that time the role of East India Company reduced, and India was directly put up under the crown. So there is less probability that that will be the first time that East India Company pledged support for improving the Indian education system. So fourth question, first statement is wrong, second statement is correct, option B is the answer. Fifth question, consider the following pairs. Newspaper journals and founder. Bangadarshana Sisir Kumar Ghosh, Bandi Jeevan Sachindra Sanyal, Navjeevan Mahatma Gandhi. Okay. Among the three options, which one is correct? Bandi Jeevan was very inspirational for the revolutionary movements. Bandi Jeevan was actually written by Sachindranath Sanyal as a biography. And the third option, Navjeevan, was initially started by Mahatma Gandhi. Later on, it was discontinued, and after independence, it was again published by an independent agency. So 2 and 3 are actually correct, but Bangadarshana is actually founded by Bankim Chandra Chatterjee in Bengal, which was later edited by Rabindranath Tagore. So 1 is incorrect, 2 and 3 are correct. Fifth question, option B. Sixth question, Charter of 1726 helped in the establishment of a uniform functioning of judicial system in India. Charter of 1726 provided for the establishment of a corporation in each presidency town. Which of the above statements is or are correct? This is not related to the regulating acts or Charter Act. This was the charters which was released before the regulating acts. During 16th century and early 18th century, several charters were released by the East India Company, which related to improving the functioning and governance systems. So among them, Charter of 1726, it helped in uniforming the legal system around in India, which was till then spread around, scattered and disintegrated. So it tried to unify the system. So first statement is correct. It also mandated for the establishment of a corporation in each presidency town. Both the statements are correct. Sixth question, option C. Seventh question, who among the following mentioned below is or are credited with the adoption of riot-wary system in India? Alexander Reed, Holt Mackenzie, Thomas Munro. Select the correct answer using the code given below. This is directly picked from NCERT. In NCERT, the proponents of Zamindari system, Mahalwari system and riot-wary system, they are mentioned. So you have to be aware who founded or who encouraged which all forms of settlements. In 2017 prelims, a similar question was asked related to types of settlements. Among these three options, Alexander Reed and Thomas Munro, they have developed and they have encouraged or gave popularity to Ryotwari system, while Holt Mackenzie is credited with the introduction of Mahalwari system. Okay, so option C, 1 and 3 only is the correct answer. 8th question. Which of the following Governor General of India has or have put higher restrictions on Indian press? Lord Wellesley, Lord Metcalfe, Lord Hastings. 1 and 3 only, 1 only, 1 and 2 only, 2 and 3 only. Lord Wellesley imposed several censorships on Indian press. Another famous ruler or another famous Governor General who imposed censorship was Lord Lytton through Vernacular Press Act. So Lord Wellesley and Lord Lytton negatively impacted the development of press in India, while Lord Hastings and Lord Metcalfe, they have liberated or eased the restrictions on Indian press. So, among the options, the Governor General who put higher restrictions on Indian press is Lord Wellesley. Option B, 1 only. Moving on to the 9th question. With reference to the European Investment Bank, consider the following statements. It is the official lending arm of European Union. It is the largest multilateral lender in the world. It is headquartered in Luxembourg. Which of the above statements is or are correct? There was a news that European Investment Bank will stop giving credits to fossil fuel based products since from 2021. Okay, so European Investment Bank is in news. All the statements related to European investment banks are correct. It is the official lending arm of European Union. It is headquartered in Luxembourg, and it is also the largest multilateral lender in the world, and it is one of the largest lender who is credited with funding the green projects that are environmentally sustainable. So all the statements are correct. Question number 9, option D is the answer. 10th question, consider the following statements. Lok Sabha Secretariat is an independent body which functions under the ultimate guidance and control of the Lok Sabha Speaker. The pay scale of Lok Sabha Secretary is equivalent to that of Cabinet Secretary. Lok Sabha Secretariat is under the control and guidance of Lok Sabha Secretary General, but even though he is the immediate person tasked with the functioning of Lok Sabha Secretariat, it is under the ultimate control of Lok Sabha Speaker only. So first statement is correct because of the word ultimate guidance and control. So first statement is correct, and the second statement, the pay scale of Lok Sabha Secretary is equivalent to that of the Cabinet Secretary. That is also correct. It is Cabinet Secretary is the highest placed bureaucrat in India. The pay scale of Lok Sabha Secretary is equivalent to that of Cabinet Secretary. That is factually correct. 10th question, both the statements are correct. Option C is the answer. Thank you. That's it for today's discussion. From tomorrow, we will be moving to the new subject, Indian polity. So, we'll carry on with the discussion tomorrow. Thank you.